Sad news is coming out of the California area as there has been yet another plane crash, and this time there are reportedly 6 fatalities or deaths. 6 people are deceased after a small plane crashed into the Pacific Ocean. This was off the coast of San Diego. It was reported that the 1970 Cessna 414 went down about 3 miles west of Point Loma. This was on Sunday, June 8th at around 12:45 p.m. The plane was headed to Phoenix and it crashed shortly after it took off from the San Diego airport. They had flown in earlier from Arizona. Today on Monday, June 9th, all 6 people who were on board the plane were confirmed deceased, and this was by the Federal Aviation Administration. There's reportedly audio from the pilot of the plane and air traffic control that indicated the plane was struggling to maintain altitude right before it crashed. The pilot stated he was having issues maintaining his heading and climbing, and he had turned back 2 times to head back towards the shore after trying to fly towards the coast. He reportedly told the air traffic controller that he was only 1,000 feet off the water, and he was then urged to climb to 4,000 feet and land at a nearby U.S. Naval Airport on Coronado Island. However, the pilot stated he could not see the airport, and soon after he issued a mayday and he lost radio contact. Recovery crews from the Coast Guard then reportedly found debris, and they dispatched boats and aircraft to look for any possible survivors. Also, San Diego lifeguards and Border Patrol assisted with the search and recovery efforts of the debris, but unfortunately there were no survivors. Now, the National Transportation Safety Board is investigating the plane crash. According to reports, the owner of this plane is listed by the Federal Aviation Administration as Optimal Health Systems, which is reportedly a vitamin and supplements company out of Pima, Arizona. The owner of that company said they sold the plane to private buyers, though, in 2023. A witness at the scene saw the plane and said it was just out of control moments before crashing. The witness said he saw the plane come down at an angle and that it was not flying straight to the ground. He said the next thing, the plane came out of the clouds and went straight into the water. He said after that he saw a huge splash, and about 6 seconds later it was dead silence. He said they definitely went into the water nose first at a very high rate of speed. This is so scary and tragic, and my prayers are with all the loved ones of the passengers who lost their lives. Y'all, I fly out to Vegas in a few weeks, and I cannot lie. I am so terrified. I've only flown once like this in my life. It was for my honeymoon many years ago when I flew to Jamaica, but I'm terrified. I'm just, especially with all these crashes. And yes, I do know that flying is said to be safer than cars, but I'm still so nervous. For more content, make sure to follow and subscribe over on YouTube.